I'm Dipti from Ashnik, and today in Singapore, Ashnik's headquarters, I'm going to be catching up with Ed Boyajian, Enterprise DB's president and CEO. He's currently in Singapore and is going to be talking to us about a lot of things: EDB's global wins, his journey with EDB since 2008, the relevance of various database technologies, digital transformation, and Southeast Asia as an overall market. So stay tuned with me and let's talk to him. I'm just about to meet him. A very warm welcome to you, Ed, and thanks for meeting with us.
My name's Ed Boyajian. I'm the CEO at Enterprise DB, and I've been here now since 2008, so almost 9 years. And I came to the company after spending several years at Red Hat. So I've now been in and around open source technologies for almost 17 years.
So you've been at the helm of EDB since 2008, like you just said, and you steered the company through such challenging times, ups and downs. Tell us more about this journey.
Yeah, when I started in the company in 2008, we were predominantly focused as a service company supporting Postgres. And the original founders had done some important work around Oracle compatibility, and so the business was mostly known as an Oracle compatible database company, not so known as a Postgres company. And so my first focus was really to change the orientation of the business to be squarely centered on being a technology-driven database company with deep expertise in Postgres. And that really meant being able to develop all the core capabilities and features of the underlying database. And so we started bringing together a team of extraordinary engineers, many from the Postgres community, and putting together the capabilities to actually develop core technical features and capabilities and really enhance the database. As we started to do that further, we then kind of launched into the supporting technologies around that and focused on tooling for management, for monitoring, for failover, for backup and recovery, all the capabilities that an enterprise class customer would want from their database vendor. And that's all on top of enhancing Postgres to bring enterprise customers better performance, more reliability, more compatibility, better manageability, and better integration with the tools and technologies that they use. When we had finished kind of that phase of our development, we really began to focus on the business model and how we would successfully bring that capability to enterprise customers in a meaningful way. And that really led us to implementing a subscription-based model that allowed our customers to pay for only those things in the database that they really needed. And that model's really propelled us to today, where we just finished our 29th consecutive quarter of subscription revenue growth.
Would you like to tell us about the big wins that EDB had in the past 12 months?
Yeah, I think a great illustration of a customer win with EDB Postgres is Costain. They're a $1.6 billion construction and civil engineering company that's based in the UK. And they realized a 92% increase in performance with EDB Postgres for mission critical traffic camera system that's used in tunnels throughout London. Another great example is when we worked with a major regional wireless telephone service provider in the US as part of their migration of a 100 terabyte database from Oracle Exadata to configuration with EDB Postgres and Hadoop. And in that example, they stored geospatial information for wireless devices as well as a range of device and user information that included regional activity patterns, data usage, voice recordings like voicemail and call center interactions. And that company needed Hadoop to run analytics. So we helped them in migrating the application from Oracle to EDB Postgres with Hadoop, and that reduced the cost of running that application by several $1 million. Another area of important wins for the company is with our products, where we released the EDB Postgres platform last year, the middle of 2016. The EDB Postgres platform really brings together the complete integration of an open source based database management platform that includes capabilities for connecting our mature enterprise ready Postgres database with other leading data management solutions. And the Postgres platform also offers a specialized partner ecosystem for new, more agile deployment models on premises and in the cloud. Another important product release happened last year, and that was when we introduced our new product for the cloud, EDB Postgres Arc, which is a database as a service capability for customers to deploy on-premise. EDB Arc allows our customers to create and manage hybrid cloud deployments of Postgres. They can deploy that in their private environments using Red Hat OpenStack or into public clouds, for example, on Amazon Web Service, and shortly there'll be others available. Arc gives organizations the ability to quickly deploy instances of Postgres so that they can more effectively support the DevOps and continuous application development goals and more easily manage that variety of database instances. The next important area of product work we did over the past year was really around EDB Postgres Advanced Server, where we certified that for the Hortonworks data platform. Customers who combine EDB Postgres with Hadoop data platform, it provides those organizations with new capabilities to integrate existing data management systems with the data in Hadoop clusters, and it gives them greater analysis and insights to take action on. Earlier this year in February, we advanced the Postgres data adapter for Hadoop with compatibility to include now Apache Spark cluster computing framework. The data adapters that we use are based on the foreign data wrapper feature in Postgres that enables the database to connect with external data sources so that data can be integrated from a single spot. And I think we've done a great deal of work with data adapters and released new advances for open source community as part of that project. You're going to want to see this. There's a lot of big wins here. Some other big wins came in the form of recognition. EDB was recognized again this year in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for Operational Database Management Systems. This is the fourth straight year that the company's been called out for its ability to execute and for our completeness of vision. It's been a great accomplishment to see such a consistent pattern of recognition from an important analyst firm. We were also named a strong performer by Forrester in its report, the Forrester Wave for document stores, and that came in the third quarter of last year. And I think this is important because of EDB's the Postgres flexibility to support document databases as well as traditional relational databases. I think another important area for EDB's progress over the past year was really with our partners, where EDB became an advantage level partner in the Dell EMC Technology Connect program. This program provides validated solution with Dell EMC platforms and leading third-party applications, which means that our joint customers can purchase Dell EMC solutions validated with the EDB Postgres Advanced Server database. In addition to that, EDB's been engaged in joint go-to-market activities with IBM through its Power Systems division. As an example, we've worked together to produce performance studies that find end users realize 60% improvement in price performance with EDB on IBM Power 8 and EDB Postgres.
How does EDB look at digital transformation as an opportunity? I mean, everyone's talking about it, it's everywhere. What are your thoughts on the same?
Today we see so many of our customers trying to compete in a landscape that requires them to take advantage of existing data and insights more effectively than they have ever before. And we hear often that this body work really centers on digital transformation. But what's central to that strategy is the application of new approaches and models within their organizations dealing with the DevOps world and the integration of new open source based technologies that afford greater flexibility and independence from traditional monolithic vendors that really slow that process down. And so we think that the digital transformation initiatives that most of our customers are going through provide an excellent on-ramp for the expanded use of EDB Postgres, woven together in an ecosystem of other open source data management technologies where EDB Postgres is often used as a centerpiece in combination with the work we do with foreign data wrappers and other technologies around that that form a complete solution.
When it comes to new age data store technologies, larger enterprises instinctively look at MongoDB, Couchbase, MariaDB, etc. to drive innovative workloads. So how do you see Postgres being positioned against these in the market?
Yeah, this is a great question, and I think these new NoSQL data stores like MongoDB, Hadoop, Cassandra have I think become really important solutions for specialized needs that are emerging in enterprise. So we see Postgres and the work we do with the EDB Postgres platform is entirely complementary to those specialized databases. And many of our large enterprise customers are now operating solutions that really take advantage of multiple database technologies working in close combination with one another. And we talk about this often as this polyglot data persistence environment. So one of the largest telcos in the world who launched an app with EDB as the transactional engine used a MySQL front end to do the web capture and offloaded some of the data into Hadoop for analytics. Enterprise DB and EDB Postgres operated really as kind of the hub of that solution. So I think these technologies are important in specialized use cases and very complementary to the work we do with EDB Postgres. I think that puts a particular premium on the work we've been doing to integrate through foreign data wrappers with these kind of capabilities.
In the near future, do you see that customers would host their database for business critical applications on cloud? And if so, what do you think are EDB's plans for the same?
Yeah, I think it's clear to us for our enterprise customers that cloud has become a central part of their deployment strategy. And we really think about that as a deployment option more than a real technology, a database technology in and of itself. We're supporting those deployments in multiple ways. I think most notably is through EDB Arc, where we've enabled our customers with a database as a service solution that allows them to put together and easily stand up and provision multi-node Postgres clusters, either in an on-premise private cloud through OpenStack or into public cloud, for example, on AWS. We surveyed our customers recently, and even as they look forward 3 to 5 years, 50% of their workloads will stay in an on-premise world, according to the survey we recently did. So we see the need for hybrid capabilities, for EDB to provide hybrid capabilities to support those enterprise customers.
What are the industry trend changes you see currently on database adoption? How do you relate it with the new digital initiatives of organizations worldwide?
I think the trends today are really dominated by digital transformation and cloud. I think organizations and our customers have to synthesize these vast volumes of data that are coming from existing and new applications in order to serve their customer needs. And they're going to do this through automation, smarter interactions, and real-time information. And as part of that, we see organizations that need a data platform that meets the requirements of modern app development and aligns both with kind of the relational requirements for scalability, security, performance, and then also kind of the newer requirements for deployment around the use of agile application models, like microservice-based containers, and then integrate with their platform as a service environments to support continuous integration and development cycles. All of that has to integrate take kind of new technology to make sure those integrate with existing systems in order to provide a complete solution.
So there's so many growing opportunities, different database technologies emerging constantly, and competitive threats. What kind of challenges and opportunities do we see for EDB in the coming few years?
Yeah, I think the challenges really relate to. I think they really relate to the things that our customers need most. Our customers are going through an extraordinary amount of change, and as part of that, they continue to look to EDB and our partners like Ashnik to provide them with a complete set of capabilities to help them in their shift and transformation in their business. And so that means we've got to continue to bring the technical solutions, and that includes the continuous development of the EDB Postgres database, along with the supporting technologies, things that we've talked about with EDB Arc, the tools and management capabilities. We need to continue to further those technologies to support those transformation needs. But beyond that, they look to us to help them define the solutions that enable them really to address digital transformation, to address their DevOps requirements. And so, we have to work to be experts in areas beyond just the database to help them be successful in their businesses.
Postgres Vision was such a success, and I know that EDB is co-hosting it this year. So why don't you tell us more about it? We're excited to know all about it.
Yeah, so I'm very excited that this year is the second anniversary of the EDB Postgres Vision Conference. We held our first one last year in San Francisco. This year we'll be doing that in Boston. And our goal with Postgres Vision is really to bring together end users, their stories, their use cases, their experience with industry luminaries and visionaries around both open source and data management in an environment that allows us to really share the best cases and the successes that are happening for many of our major customers. It's also a great opportunity for us to bring together the ecosystem, this rich ecosystem of technology vendors, business partners, and those who are participating in and around the Postgres community and open source data management in one place to talk about digital business transformation and how Postgres is impacting enterprise IT.
Tell us more about your partnership with Ashnik and what are your expectations going forward?
Ashnik has long been our premier partner in the region, and so we work in very close collaboration to bring complete enterprise data management solutions based on EDB Postgres to our customers. And we're seeing a greater need from our customer base to deliver those solutions. And I think that Ashnik has proven to be very well positioned at a couple of levels. One, through their other ecosystem partners, open source partners, along with their vision for solutioning for enterprise customers, particularly around digital transformation. So we'll continue to support their work as our key partner in the region.
Lastly, when do we see you again in Singapore?
I'll be continuing to travel around the world to visit with our enterprise customers and our business partners. So I hope to be back here again within the next 6 months or so, and we'll continue to work on supporting our customers and supporting our partnership with Ashnik.
Thank you, Ed, for joining us today. It was really nice having you here. Hope you liked hearing from Ed, and if you'd like to see more such interviews, log on to our website www.ashnik.com and check out the video page. For more interesting insights from various leaders of open source technologies, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you like this video and would like to see more, tell us in the comments and we will definitely bring it for you. Thanks for watching and have a good day.